Today we're going to be going through what SAAG stands for and its clinical indications. So with that being said, let's get after it. So SAAG stands for Serum Ascites Albumin Gradient. How it sounds is exactly what it stands for, okay? So that's nice and easy to remember. It's basically a way that allows us to determine whether or not ascites fluid is related to portal hypertension or some other cause. So once you get your laboratory values back, you'll just subtract the ascites albumin from the serum albumin. And you can see that here on this little formula. It's very straightforward. If the ratio is greater than or equal to 1.1, then the patient's ascites fluid is due to portal hypertension. Now, your clinical and laboratory data will basically help you discern whether or not the portal hypertension is secondary to cirrhosis or secondary to heart failure, these type of things, okay? So then we have some additional causes, and neither of these lists are exhaustive by any means. There's additional etiologies and pathologies that can sit in the side that's greater than 1.1 or less than 1.1, but this is just a nice list of common pathologies that align with each respective gradient. So you can look these over in your meantime to discern the differences, but the really high yield aspect or the high yield point is that when you're greater than 1.1, those are the most common etiologies that you'll see, and then the patient is an indication that the patient has portal hypertension. So I wanted to make a case, and again, here at Socrates Medicine, I write all the practice questions. I make all the tables and charts and all the illustrations, and you're like, hey, what does this even mean? Like, take it up with me because there's a mistake, it's me. If it's the image, you're like, okay, that doesn't look like what you're describing. It's all on me. So I wanted to kind of write a case, and we'll go from there. So basically, you have a 61-year-old male admitted for abdominal distension and hypotension. He complains of shortness of breath, weight gain, and yellowing of his eyes. He drinks a pack of beer each night for the past 15 years. He has never been to your hospital before. There's no obvious signs of infection or rash overlying the abdomen. Ultrasound reveals a large pocket of anechoic fluid above the loops of bowel. Patient undergoes a paracentesis. You remove 3 liters of fluid. You're waiting on cytology or pending cytology, and so your basic laboratory data is below. What is the SAAG, and what conclusions can you draw from your findings? So we're pending some other laboratory values that we'll get from the ascites fluid, but I want you to take a look over. You may see in your EMR as body fluid other, and we get the albumin is 2.4. Then you look on your CMP and your lab values, and I gave you a couple here. They're relatively they're all normal values. And so what you'll do is just go ahead and just follow the formula, serum albumin minus ascites albumin. So we take 4 minus 2.4, you get 1.6. So we can basically conclude that this patient has portal hypertension, and due to the patient's history, this portal hypertension is likely secondary to liver cirrhosis and alcohol abuse, okay? So that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to remind you that, all of the great soccer legends, footballers, Pele, Messi, Ronaldo, they dedicated themselves to their craft of football. So if we continue to study just a little bit every single day as lifelong learners and physicians, we're going to be able to master our craft and really communicate that over, this discipline of medicine and help, all of our patients. So that's all I just wanted to touch on today, and happy studying to you all, and take care.